For the first time, I cannot control my emotion and I start crying. The people that I have around, that makes me happy. So that's the real achievement I have. Yeah, my father passed away more than 10 years ago. My mom, she's still alive, age of 85, and despite the 2 heart surgery she had last year, this summer she was following every game of Team Latvia, cheering and supporting. My father was an accountant. He grew a family with 4 kids. My mom staying at home, and she really helped all of us, old style family. My oldest brother and sister were in basketball, so it was a kind of natural consequence. I start going in basketball gym in a very young age, and from the very first practice, I fell in love with this sport. About playing, as I told you from the very beginning, was very nice to play basketball, to share experience with teammates, and I had very good coaches who helped me, who feed my passion for the game. And about coaching, it's because of my teacher in school, who believed that I have the value to run a team, to be a coach. So it started like a joke. He became a passion, and after my job. But still, I have age of 58, the same enthusiasm and the same will and the same curiosity of day one. Of course, when I became a coach of the men's team in Livorno, that is the city where I grew as a coach, being the main coach of the youth program. One day, it was 1996, the president came to me and he said, "Luca, it's time to fly at the next level. You will be the coach of the men's team." And I realized that I was entering in a new dimension. And that's probably the moment where I realized that basketball can be my job. As a player, I have the pretty high opinion about myself. And I was trying to have a pro career, but I realized that at some point I cannot, and I dedicate all my energy and my effort to coaching. The most important as a coach, I feel the responsibility to valorize the personnel. And when I talk about the personnel, I'm not talking only about the players, but all the people who work with me. And that's what lead my effort every single day. I want to make the people around me better. I cannot teach. I ask just the people to take what they want, what they believe, and that's it. So I believe valorize is the main goal for every coach. With self-confidence, trying to give them the instruments to respond to adversities. Especially when we are in front of struggles, I like to talk about the anti-fragility. Every stress and every trouble can create some fractures. We cannot be the same, but we will find a new shape to be performant. So that's my mission. I want to create the condition for them to be capable to respond to adversities. Every time, especially in the most stressful situation, like at the beginning of a tournament, like the World Cup, I try to control emotion and move their focus into the joy and the pleasure of basketball, because that the part where they work the most and in a better way. So not to forget, first of all, we have to have fun. I was a kind of a weird story. I was in US as an assistant coach in a G League team when I received a call from Kaspar Tsiprus, General Secretary of the Federation, but for me still one of my ex-players, because I was coaching him in 2000. And he told me about the moment of Latvian basketball that in his opinion needs a foreigner coach trying to respond to adversities and to escape from such an unsuccessful moment. It was a matter just to take some hours, but the decision was pretty easy. One of the main goals since my arrival was to create a strong team identity and a basketball style. And actually, after 2 years, I can say there is a Latvian way to play basketball, and that makes me very proud. It was after the game, we won home against Serbia in such an unbelievable atmosphere in Arena Riga, totally crowded, with an amazing performance on the court, beating Serbia, being first in a group where everybody was expecting us to be eliminated. And because of the effort, the quality of basketball, the atmosphere around, since the very beginning, the national anthem where the people sing the anthem a cappella was, emotion. And when I entered the locker room and everybody was so happy, for the first time I cannot control my emotion and I start crying. And it was amazing, but extremely natural. And the last one was after the game with Lithuania, because of course my mind went back in the last 2 years and see those guys realize what they did on a court was in one moment I cannot remain, let's say, calm, and was difficult. I stopped my speech because I was crying. The last thought after last game with Lithuania was I was sad because it was over. I enjoy every single moment I spent during tournament and during preparation and during the last 2 years with those guys and the people I have around. Probably the highest peak of my career. People can see the success, the wins, the popularity, and everything. It seems to be so special, but it's not that achievement who makes me happy, but is the people that I have around that makes me happy. So that's the real achievement I have, that I totally trust and love the people I have around me, especially in Latvia. I bring every single day a lot from the people I have around. My coaches, Arturs and Yanis and Oskars, all the people in the federation, all the players, they give me a lot. I'm trying to work every day to keep my private life and basketball separated. It's difficult. It's difficult because it's tough not to get affected by the stress and the emotion of such a specific job. But me and my family, we agree that we will try, and we have to try to keep basketball out of the house wall. I'm not doing plans anymore as in long term. I'm going through short terms, and that's one of the reasons why, people don't understand that I'm not staying in the same place for so long, but it's because I don't want to make long-term plans. I wanna do what I like. I wanna stay where I feel happy. And in Latvia, I feel happy. I won a lot. I lost a lot. And I have the tendency to forget my success and to remember my losses. So how not to have regrets? You know, I really like to work in a direction where I can make the people better. And as a person, that I'm polite, I'm straight, that's it. I'm a kind of simple value person. You know, it's a constant inner conflict and inner storm. But most of the effort is to present a calm and balanced picture. But of course, the internal emotions are different. I really like what I have and what I'm living. I will not change anything. I'm totally where I want to be and how I want to be. If you are looking for something attractive and fancy, not really. My life is quite normal. But the emotion I had and the opportunity to meet the people I had is something unbelievable. I travel all around the world doing basketball, exactly my love, my passion. I met people who gave me so much. So it's a perfect picture.